Yo, what's up my people, Fourth Prince here, bringing you some sprees. No, I'm not bringing you some sprees, I got a gameplay. You know I got a gameplay on FFA on Rig with my lady Sophia and her fine ass. So yo, hope you enjoy the gameplay. But what I want to chat about today is the things we might be seeing in Gears of War 4 or might not be seeing, or what you guys think. My one today is the gameplay mechanics that we might be seeing in Gears of War 4. I personally, and I do mean this and I do say this personally, would like to see much of the same mechanics that we saw in Gears of War Judgment. Obviously we had a different change of the control schemes on Gears of War Judgment, which was quite a big change for the franchise, and I know it was a change that a lot of people in the franchise didn't like, but it's something I wholeheartedly get behind and appreciate. The fact that you didn't have to use the clunky D-pad to change weapons, and yeah, that's one. But the other one I really wanted to chat about today is the weapon change. As you might know, in Gears of War Judgment, you can change your weapon from your Lancer to your Gnasher or vice versa instantaneously, like so fast. It's like there's just nothing in it. Whereas on Gears of War 3, there is that little animation where you got to change weapon, and plus the doing it was always a bit more clunky as well. So I always feel if you was running up and pushing someone when you've got a Gnasher and they've got a Lancer, and by the time they change their weapon, man, they're already out of there. In Gears of War Judgment, you're never guaranteed. Just because he's got a Lancer or a Markser in his hand and you're rushing him with the Gnasher, I nearly forgot what I was talking about then, there's a big chance still that he can come back and pull it off, and I like that. I like the fact that someone has a chance. I never like to be rushing into battle with someone and kind of feeling that they don't have the tools to take you on, or can't change the weapon. The only reason I won that battle if I shoot them on, say, Gears of War 3 is because he didn't have time to change his weapon. Well, on this, you never guaranteed that. So I kind of hope that that mechanic in Gears of War 4 stays. I really do like the quickness of the weapon change, and also a lot of other things that Judgment kind of brought in. I'm pretty sure that on Gears of War 3, I'm only pretty sure though, do quote me if I'm wrong, because I haven't played Gears of War 3 for a little while now, but I'm pretty sure you can't reload on the move on Gears of War 3, whereas on Gears of War Judgment you can reload on the move. Just everything was more crisper, smoother and nicer on Gears of War Judgment. You really can you just feel that it's just everything's just a little bit more beautiful. So little things like that. So the weapon change and the fact that you can just reload on the move, like you're not tied back by anything, I feel, on Gears of War Judgment. And you've got so many different aspects of the game. Obviously verticality as well, which I've mentioned on in the past. I love verticality. If it happened again in Gears of War 4, I'm not sure, but you know I love verticality, just the way you can flank people. And I was playing some team deathmatch the other night, and we was having a little flank thing. Actually, just over there, as you can see on the map, where Boomshot spawns, we was having like a little. Me and this other person on Team DM was having a little run around, and he come around and flanked me, which I don't often get flanked in Gears of War Judgment, but he actually came around and got the flank on me. But I knew it was happening. But I kind of feel I flank so many people in so many things just because they're not thinking. I kind of feel that if we did ever have that Gears of War chess game, you know how chess plays out, where you got to think, I feel that Judgment's definitely the one for that, and definitely brought some new and good aspects into the franchise, which I hope we keep. I really do hope we keep. I really do appreciate how Judgment actually plays and how much I'm still enjoying it after this time, which I didn't think was ever going to be possible. But I'm not going to lie to you guys, I just am, especially lately since it went free on Xbox Live, which is gone now, but hey ho. But yeah, I have been having loads of fun. I do hope that Gears of War 4 isn't too much of a backward step. I kind of feel the way that Judgment actually went when it released, and us, the community's outlook on the game, hopefully that doesn't transpire into a lot of the work what's going to happen with Gears of War 4. I do know that there's lots of community members and lots of people in the community that are having their say. Black Tusk has been very open and very good at asking the community questions on what they'd like to see on numerous occasions. So I do feel that because a lot of people don't love Gears of War Judgment, wish it was never part of the franchise and stuff like that, I kind of feel that maybe a lot of the great things that Judgment brought into the game can stay. Another one as well, we didn't have no stopping power in Gears of War Judgment. I know that was a thing everybody hated in Gears of War 3, and the fact it wasn't in Gears of War Judgment was just amazing. Also, no grenade tags, like just no grenade tags. But I have mentioned these things before. I will put a link in the description to my Gears of War 4 wish list, where I kind of go more comprehensively over all the things I've just spoke about, and kind of, so yo, definitely go check that out at the end of the video if you haven't seen my Gears of War 4 wish list already. But definitely the weapon changes, the speed of the weapon change was something I did miss out, so I wanted to bring that forward, and just hope that mechanics of Gears of War Judgment kind of stays in the game. I really want to see that, and because this game, I don't know, I want to say Marmite, but it's not. I think there's so much to actually like about this game, and I feel the press it had at the start and the problems it had. I know it missed out on certain things, loadouts were wrong, lack of maps, like it's the most hated game before it ever dropped, ever. But it has been so much fun. And there was another thing as well what I was missing in Gears of War Judgment, the character skins. Like if you look on Gears of War 3 and you want to just be, say, COG side, you've got tons of characters to choose between. Just so many different characters. I know Gears of War Judgment had lots of like costumes you could change, but I don't think that was the same for the community. I kind of feel that Gears of War 3 hit that character model just spot on with the Locust and with the COG. Whereas on this game, considering you've only got the COG, I think it was probably really, yes, it was a nightmare that we didn't have more characters. You know, you've only got your Sophia, you've got your old Cole, you've got your young Cole, Paddock, Loomis, and a few other characters you could get in there. Who else is there? See? They were no memorable. Oh yeah, Ming, and I know you could get Cole, not Cole, Dom. I know you could get Dom. I know you could also get Marcus and a Ty. If you, there's a jungle Ty. I know there's a Ty, which I've still got open the Ty on the game. I still need to get a couple more stars in the campaign before I've unlocked Ty, but it just wasn't enough in Gears of War Judgment. So hopefully Gears of War 4 hits the characters spot on. The more characters, the better. Because Gears of War 3 had so many. Your Jace, Griffin, just all your different Dizzies. Well, two different Dizzies, apart from Mechanic Dizzy, who's a hole. I don't like Mechanic Dizzy. Ugh. But yeah, so hopefully that Black Tusk can put everything in there we want. And the campaign, I just want to see what the campaign's going to be like. I'm just looking forward to the campaign Gears of War 4. I, again, am one of the people who loved Judgment's campaign. It's my second favourite Gears of War campaign of all time, whereas my first favourite was Gears of War 2. I did love Gears of War 3 campaign and Gears of War 1 campaign. Absolutely amazing. But I just thought, for me, personally, Judgment was second in there. I really did like the aesthetics of Judgment campaign, and I just liked how it was played out, where you've got this horde-based, kind of this horde-based setup stuff before the people come in on most of the levels, and I really did think that was something new and good. But obviously it didn't all work for Judgment, but I'm hoping that Judgment is free. Maybe we're going to get a lot more opinions on Judgment. Maybe there's a lot more people playing, and hopefully the people that are playing and the people that are enjoying it, the people who ain't enjoying it, need to keep it quiet. But the people who are enjoying it, hopefully some people are going to get some feedback back to Black Tusk, and hopefully we can keep the community we got on Gears of War Judgment in the moment. But anyway, that's me. Judgment forever. More games to come, and yeah man, Fourth Prince out. Much love and peace.